Hello everybody, and welcome back to the journey. As usual, today's Tuesday, so I'm going to be doing my weekly wrap-up. And overall, it's been a pretty slow week. I've been trying to keep things that way, so I don't stress my hernia. Just trying to take it easy till surgery day, which is tomorrow. So I hope it all goes smoothly. I actually just got off the phone with them. They just called to let me know that I needed to be there at 9:30 in the morning. I don't know why, but they said they always wait until the day before to let you know. So anyway, my surgery will be doing in the morning. So with luck, they tell me I should be home tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening. So here's for that. And thank you all for your prayers. And I know everything's going to go smoothly. Wednesday last week was a stay-at-home day. We didn't do a whole lot. I did have a delivery come in of a new couch and recliner. My plan was just to get a new recliner, the one that I've been using for years. When you get out of it, of course, you use your legs to close it, and I'm not going to be able to do that after I get my surgery because, of course, that takes all your abdomen muscles. And so I went and found one that's got the little buttons on the side. It's an electric recliner, and so that should make things quite a bit easier. But other than that, it was a pretty slow day. We stayed at home and did absolutely nothing. On Thursday, of course, I went to work. Spent the day thinking about video ideas, things that I can go ahead and get filmed over the course of the weekend, get them uploaded and ready to go for the time after my surgery. Because I do know that after my surgery is complete, I am not going to be up to doing any kind of filming or anything of that nature. And so I wrote down some ideas, and of course, I also put out my Thursday video as I always do. On Friday, I went to work, did payroll, other things like that for the store, got the car packed up to make my deliveries. After I left one store, I headed over to Candle Coin and Stamps. They had a few things in stock, and I did pick up a couple rounds. Let you get a nice close look on these. Ahead of time, I'm going to apologize for that overhead light because it's going to really be a bad glare. But these are the two that I picked up, and I picked these up for $30 a piece, which seems to be about the going rate in this area right now for your basic or generic rounds, $30 to $31. They had some other things. They had lots and lots of these. They probably had, well, I wouldn't say lots and lots. They probably had about 20 or 25 of these. They also had an Aztec round, but the premium was a little high on that. They had plenty of high premium ASEs, some other high premium stuff. But one thing that they had was a 2-ounce Grand Canyon high relief coin. And the price on it was only $60. So technically they were selling it at their generic price. It is the one thing that I kicked myself for not buying. And after that, I headed on over to Silver Eagle. Got over to Silver Eagle, and to my surprise, the gate was closed and the door was locked. And that's when it hit me that the week before they told Justin and I that they would be closed, and I had completely forgotten. So I just figured, well, that's probably the end of my day. So I went on ahead and made my deliveries for work, and I then headed home. For those of you that follow me on a regular basis, you'll know that I put out a video yesterday with a little more detail about my visit to my closest LCS on Saturday, where I did pick up a few things. And some of the things that I picked up were some large cents. But this morning when I was packing things up to come here, I left those in my safe, so I don't have them with me. But I did film a video on them over the weekend, and that video should be scheduled to come up either Thursday or Friday. So if you're wondering about the details on those, then yeah, check out that video. While I was there, I also picked up this. He had it marked for $15, but he sold it to me for $5. This apparently was made from the materials of the U.S. Constellation. After they decommissioned the ship, apparently they dismantled it and used the materials from that ship to create these coins, and that money was used when they sold them to help pay for the commission of the replacement ship, if that's correct. I don't exactly remember. Here you go. This coin struck from parts of the frigate Constellation, first ship of the U.S. Navy. So this is pretty cool. I do have a plan for this, and what that plan is going to be hopefully a surprise. It's not going to be a video that I'm going to be doing, but hopefully somebody else will. So y'all take that information as you will. But he was pretty much wiped out the day before I got there, and seems to be, over the last week or so, the MO of all the shops that I've been trying to get my bullion from. So what I got was a couple of coins, and I've got this peace dollar from 1922, which was $30, in very, very good shape. See if it'll stay in focus long enough. There you go. I always forget on these to flip, not turn. There we go. Can we get any closer? There we go. It's in pretty good shape. I'm no grader, but it's definitely not horrible. But I also picked up this 1921 Morgan. And now this one, on the other hand, is in ridiculously good condition. This camera does it absolutely no justice. The detail on this is all still there. And again, this one was 30. I guess it's not all still there. There's some rubbing on it on his chest. And I actually have a video that I did with a little more information on these two. So keep an eye out for that as well. That should be coming out within the next few days. After I left his shop, I went by the local CHKD thrift store. Nothing really there worth messing with. So I went ahead and headed home, and I called it a day. The next day, I headed to work just to do my normal count. Sunday's always a quick day for me. I just go do inventory counting and I go home. But in between two of the stores, I hope I was able to give a stranger a smile and a full stomach. I did post a short video about that on Sunday. So if any of you have any curiosity, go check that out. It's only about a 2 or 3 minute video. And again, as always, on Monday, I did my normal work stuff. Things finished up pretty quickly. I was finished by about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So from there, I headed on back over to Candle Coin and Stamps in hopes to get that 2-ounce coin. But as I said earlier, it was already gone, along with all the other bullion other than high premiums. I was quite disappointed in myself for not getting that. That would have made a wonderful giveaway piece for my 500 subscriber. But it is what it is. From there, I headed back over to Silver Eagle, and again, they were closed. And that's when it hit me in the head that they told me when my first visit there that they're always closed on Mondays. So it just seems like it was just going to be another slow day, pretty much a bust in terms of getting any silver. So after that, I decided to go grab some lunch, and then I was going to go make my deliveries. I didn't want the whole day to be a bust, so I jumped on my phone and looked to see if there was any pawn shops close by. And there actually was one, maybe about a mile or so down the road. So I did head on over there after I ate and went inside to take a look. Rather small place, but he did have some silver. And so I picked up these 4. We'll start off with these 3. We have another 1922 peace dollar. Pretty good shape. Nothing crazy, but pretty good shape. 1889 Morgan. Again, I'm no grader, but they're definitely not in horrid shape. And another Morgan. 1879. I do have the red book, and I did look them up and get a little bit of information on them. They're definitely worth more than I paid. For these 3 coins and this coin, I paid 110. So that's not completely horrible. It comes out to around $30 a piece for this guy, and well, maybe 31, 32 a piece for these, because he sold me this one at 15. And this, I'm going to need the help of the Canadian Silver Seeker. So buddy, let me know. This is a coin for the the Canadian Olympics from 1975-76. I don't know really anything about it. I did look it up, and they do go for 20 to 25 USD. I've seen some higher than that, but anyway, I figured for the 15 or so bucks that I paid for it, it was well worth it. And it already came in the capsule. These guys were in flips, so of course I put them in capsules, as I do everything. So the day wasn't a complete bust. I did pick up a little bit. So I got 8 pieces of silver over the course of the last several days. And I wasn't planning on getting this much, but at the same time, I just thought I'm definitely not going to be up to running around on Friday or Saturday to go to an LCS, especially my local one, because he's not going to be there. He's going to a big coin show in Richmond, Virginia the weekend, and that means to go to a coin shop, I'm going to have to drive 90 miles or so to the other ones, and I'm just not going to be up to it. So I figured I'd go ahead and buy them earlier, before the surgery, and that would take care of my fix for the week. But that's how things went in a nutshell. Tomorrow's my surgery, so I will be down for a bit. But I hope to be filming again soon, so please keep an eye out for that. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Thank you for always following along. Thank you for being a part of my silver journey. See you in the next one.